Hello, family. How y'all doing, everybody? I'm gonna give you a second to come in. When you come in, make sure you share the video. Share the video, because I want to definitely talk to you all about the meet and greet today. Come on in, come on in. I'm gonna give y'all a second. Hello, Jezebel, Janelle, Lawanda, Angel, Carl, Tashina, Wanda, Brittany. Hello, everybody. Hey, family. How y'all doing? How y'all doing? Janella, Marion, Zena. Okay, y'all. So, first of all, good evening. I'm not sure what time it is where y'all are. Since I've been moving around, meeting freedom fighters all across the country, I just don't know what time it be no more. So, I want to talk to y'all today. We had, I'd say, an amazing day here in Arizona, in Phoenix, Arizona. And I got to have an amazing meet and greet here today with the first round of freedom fighters. And the next one right here in Arizona is going to be on Friday. So if you didn't make today's meet and greet, the organizers down in Arizona created a whole nother day for you to still have an opportunity to make it and have your meet and greet. And that's going to be this Friday. And I'll be sure to make sure I give you the address and the time before I get off of this live. But I wanted to come over here onto live today, and I wanted to say this again. We clearly have been blessed with an amazing platform across the world, and we're continuing to build. People are still reaching out to join our Freedom Fighters of Justice family. We are working very diligently to get a whole lot of stuff in place, and so membership has been halted. It's been stopped because we're reorganizing. But very, very soon, you will see the ways by which you can become a part of the Freedom Fighters of Justice. So don't think we're ignoring you. Just understand that we are making sure our infrastructure is tight. So I want to introduce you all, though, to some amazing women. Amazing women that I've had the opportunity to spend time with both in Texas and here in Arizona. These are our organizers in the state of Arizona for our Phoenix chapter. And so I want to not only introduce them to you all, but I want to ask them some questions, because what they've been able to accomplish here already, in my opinion, is just simply amazing and phenomenal. So with that being said, here we go.
Hello, Jennifer, Phoenix.
This is Jennifer.
Hi, I'm Lori. I live in Peoria.
Lori.
Martha, I live in Phoenix.
Martha.
Hey, La. I'm Shapina, originally from Chicago, now residing in Mesa.
Shapina.
Latira, I live in Maricopa.
And Latira. And so the reason why I wanted to introduce you all to these beautiful and amazing women here in Arizona is because they have worked full force organizing their chapter down here in Arizona. And they are literally almost prepared, ready to go. They, from the ground, made sure that their foundation was so solid and so tight. And I think that everybody needs to see this, because we have been learning from them, so much so that they, I believe, are setting a new standard and a new normal for how we organize in our justice family. No drama amongst them. They're organized. They're ready to go. They have clear vision. And I just simply love them. So I'm going to ask them some questions. Are y'all ready? Okay. Ask them some questions. And so we're going to let them talk however they want to talk. Because again, this is not about a person. This is about a people. This is about the power of a family that can spread across the world. Even the atmosphere in here today was so peaceful and encouraging and uplifting. The people here today expressed that they were excited. So let me ask y'all a question. 5 women that did not know each other before you all became a part of the Justice family. How is it that your bond is so tight?
You know, okay, I'll start. Right from the very beginning, when we began communicating with each other, right from the beginning, had set clear conversation. And then when we met in person, again, we made it so that we just could communicate openly and honestly and freely, and we all immediately just made each other comfortable, and we all felt safe, and we maintained that throughout. With Adam? I think Adam.
I think we were able to have our own opinions. Everybody had their own opinions, whether we agreed or disagreed. We didn't argue over the differences of opinions. I'm the rebel, so I'm the bad one that always has something to say. And we talked about it. We never argue about anything. We let everybody get everything out, and we discuss it, and we move forward. We figure out the solution, and we're able to see everyone's aspect of it. So now I have sisters.
Is that it? Okay, so your group chat is a very peaceful chat, and you guys have a whole lot of productive conversations. And so you all share with me some of the standards that y'all put in place. Let us know how you all, led your unofficial group chat. How did y'all start that and get to where you are now?
So Jennifer set it up, and then we all joined. And people do have their opinions, or people get their feelings hurt when someone says something or feels like they disagree. And what happened was someone got a thumbs down emoji, and they had their feelings hurt, so they immediately left our group. So then I created a pledge that I shared with the girls about what would be the protocol and the way we would communicate. And the number one thing is that I pledge I will freely and openly communicate my opinion and not intentionally offend anyone. And if I do so, then I would immediately resolve the issue and apologize, and that I would get clarity if I became offended. So it says more than that, but I created a pledge, and I shared that with everyone and asked them just change my name to their name and then sign the bottom. And at the bottom it says, I'll never leave you, I'll always leave you in peace and never in pieces. So I'll share that with you, Jed. I'll have Jennifer share that with you so you can, create it.
So y'all put a pledge.
We put a pledge, and everyone maintains that communication. And anybody new comes in, we repaste the pledge so that they understand how we communicate with each other.
Okay. So y'all got a pledge in your chat group, and you all have committed to open communication. And so y'all feel like y'all are sisters.
Yes.
How did y'all really accomplish that family feel that I've experienced since I've been here?
Just being open. I'm sorry.
Yeah, it's just opening up and sharing who you are, and with this organization, the beauty of it is that now I am surrounded by people that want to achieve the same goals that I want to fix in our community, in the state, nationwide. I mean, there's just so much travesty, and it's, for me, that's what I want. I want to see change. I want to see the world be a better place, and and Jed, brought us all together, and now I have like-minded people around me. Together we're stronger. Sometimes I have a hard time vocalizing or getting my opinion across. Sometimes it's a little hard, but it's I'm comfortable with the girls that I've got around me, and they've supported me. I've called them crying. They lift my spirits. I mean, we're a team. We truly are. I can say we are a team.
And so, let me tell you all, I think we're building a phenomenal network across our entire network, and I'm very proud of everybody that's a part of the Justice family. But when I got here, and I just couldn't believe everything about them is team oriented, and they work together. It's a real sisterhood, and I thought that it was important that we highlight that. And so as we, as a brand new organization, figure out how do we build, how do we keep people on the same page, how do we make sure that things are moving forward. What I experienced here in Arizona was just so amazing. It was so phenomenal on so many levels, and I would pray and hope that everybody, as I'm looking at these comments, is celebrating this. And so I'm hoping everybody was celebrating this, because they have literally, and this is just about Arizona, they have literally nailed this sisterhood down. And they are, and the people here today, you can literally tell that everybody was just on the same page, and it just was a good feeling. And so I'm proud of what I'm experiencing here in Arizona. So let me ask y'all this: is there any tips that you all would want to give to new chapters forming across our network? Any tips? Any ideas you have for them?
I think basically you have to let people express their opinion as an opinion and not something you disagree with all the time, because that's what causes confusion and causes arguments most of the time, I think.
Skip down.
I think you should get to know your people, learn who are around you, get to know their strengths, get to know their weaknesses. You know, if you think you got a friend that always pops off at the mouth and they too loud, you know what I'm saying, and they don't need to be in that loud environment, well, doggone it, don't take them in that environment. You know, take them to the next protest where they supposed to be loud at. If you got the friend that's a driver, and which what we do, you know, whatever, and we know that she has a hard time sometimes talking or get her point across, what we do is we keep her driving and we talk to her then, and then it's fine. You know, she's cool and we have a good time and we laugh. So identify what's good in your group. You know who does what, see, and make sure you listen to everybody.
And so they said something, because I mean, literally, I was literally amazed when I've been looking at how they're organizing down here and how they're structuring, and we were in the meet and greet and they talked about the issues they were pressing for Arizona. I was amazed. So I asked them a question. I said, how did you all get so tight? How did you all get to working in such unity and agreement? And I wonder if y'all remember the answer before I tell the answer. What y'all tell me? How did you all get your group to be so cohesive, to have such operational unity?
First off, there's no I in team, and we come collectively with our ideas. There's no one person bigger than the group, bigger than our chapter. That's probably not what we said, but that's what we
You know, what we did this year too, it's funny, when we had our first lunch together, I think it was me and Jen, we brought our notebooks and we put them on the table, and the other one sat here and said, we ain't here to do business. So that was really funny, and how we just allow each other to be ourselves. We just are ourselves, and we don't judge one another, and we acknowledge each other's strengths. Jen is an organizer. She knows what's going on. She keeps up with everything, and she keeps us informed. And then I think I'm just kind of more like the little social butterfly, and I kind of float on in and find out what's going on and level things out if things get warm, cool things off, they get cool. And, you know, we all just have our strengths, and we all allow that, and we all love each other for those strengths.
And so I'm just giving them the love that they completely deserve, because this is what they actually said. This is the quote that they actually said. Since y'all can't remember what y'all said, I'm going to say what y'all said.
We try to be politically correct.
I mean, I know they on the spot. They trying to figure out what to say. I asked them, how is it that there is no argument and no division in what they're forming in the beginning, literally going from complete strangers to sisterhood, and they pretty much, oh, now you remember. No, Jen, don't worry about it. I got it now. I got it. And the way that they did it was, they said that they identified each other's skill set and what each other's capability was, and they didn't worry about anything else. And so each one of them is thriving in the area that they're capable and passionate about. And so everybody who came to their meet and greet today was able to plug into something that clearly is going to change the world. And so as a national president, I just want to say to Arizona, I am so proud of each and every one of you all.
Thank you.
All right? Now, let's also point this out. They have not been tested. They ain't had no drama. They ain't had no fight. So I told them, now if y'all survive when you take a hit, then we can really talk. But what I want to say is that within a 2-month-old movement of them building, literally we have went through their chat. We have had conversations with them. They have been sticking together. They have been traveling together. They have been organizing things together. And literally, they got all A's from the national team. And so I want to say this. It's going to be different in every state. It's going to be different in every city. And I'm proud of everybody I'm proud of everybody that is a part of this network. And one of the blessings and the benefits of this is that we get to share best practices for people who may need a little help or advice or direction. We get to highlight people that are doing great things all across the world in different places. I was so glad today that I was able to come on my Facebook Live and talk about the work that other people are doing to make our family better. It's not a shot at anybody else. It's not to attack anybody else. It's simply celebrating the fact that they are getting it done. And they deserve that. They deserve that and so much more. So I'll add more to it before I take anything away from it, literally. I'm proud of the hard work, the dedication, the operational unity of 5 women who started off as strangers, and they are now part of the Justice family as sisters. Show them what a family looks like.
This is what family looks like.
Show them what a family looks like.
This is what a family looks like.
If we don't get it,
shut it down.
if we don't get it,
Shut it down.
if we don't get it,
Shut it down.
if we don't get it.
Shut it down.
Hey, so I believe that it is not going to be nothing to be shut down, but I want to also say this. They had great attendance for their meeting. They have another meet and greet. They planned 2. So the first one was today for the first group. The second one is on Friday. So if you want to be a part of the amazing work that's going on here in Arizona with the chapter in Phoenix, Arizona, then you want to be at Home to Suites by Hilton. You want to be you want to be at Home to Suites by Hilton in Phoenix, Glendale, Westgate, 6620 North 95th Avenue, 6620 North Avenue 90.
North 95th Avenue.
6620. You know how they be trying to sound all professional on the radio. Let me try to start this over again. If you want to be a part of the chapter, meet them at 6620 North 95th Avenue in Glendale, Arizona, 85305. They will be here on Friday at noon. At
7 p.m.
That said noon. That said November. It was supposed to say November, but I thought it said noon. So November 17th from 7 to 9. Be here Friday, November 17th from 7 to 9. I'll give you that address one more time. 6620 North 95th Avenue. I'm so proud and I'm excited about what's going to take place in Arizona. They even had a brother in here who, we'll talk about all that later. Y'all good? Chicago, I love you. But America, sometimes you be tripping, but I love you too. And I'm going to end it with saying that she thinks she's slick, but we love Miranda. We love you, Miranda. Justice for Jackson. Justice for Jackson. We love Miranda. Ha! Peace.
Tell them don't leave you on your way out.
Huh?
Is that what you just said?
She's on the phone.
What'd you just say?
I'm just gonna say y'all don't watch that.
She said that.
I'm done.
Was it that bad?
I'm done with you. She said she's leaving our group because we didn't give her no shout out.
Who's that?
Twanda.
Tawanda.
I don't know her yet.
He said, yeah,
Tawanda, I ain't met you yet. Y'all, do me a favor. Y'all,
Justice for Twanda.
justice for Tawanda. I ain't met her yet. Tawanda, you'll be here on Friday.
She was a band.
Peace.